Let's listen to this simple read aloud audio.
Hummingbirds are highly maneuverable flyers, forward and backward as they home in on flowers, but in the dense foliage many inhabit, they often encounter gaps that are too narrow for their wingspan.
So the point is, people would assume this is the perfect way to speak. Well, you may think this is the perfect way to speak, but you speak like this, you'll get not more than 55 to 60. So why is that? What kills your score? What would be the reason? What would be the myths, wrong approaches, and the assumptions that actually kill your scores is what I will be talking about in this video. Want to make most out of this video? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome packed video on RIP PTE 2025. Stop killing your scores. Well, before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can check the information in the description of this video. We left a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also to tell you, recently we released not one or two, but 3 official ebooks. First is PTE Speaking Cheat Code. Next is Reading Cheat Code. The third is the approach for all the modules. If you don't want to miss out on the content given in these ebooks, links are in the description. All the 3 links in the description. You can click on any one of the links and buy a combo and avail a discount as well. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get into this useful, informative video. When we talk about RIP for the PTE exam, meaning what actually kills your scores, I have categorized them into 3 different groups. The first group is assumption group. There are people who assume things a lot. Because of that, the scores will never improve. Second is this myth category. They always want to rely on the myths. They always want this some heated topic in the internet and they want to believe in it. Go and try. The third category for this RIP is, of course, the wrong approach. So now we will discuss these 3 things: assumptions, myths, and wrong approaches. Separately group them into different categories. Help you guys understand what is wrong with these things and what is the right way so that you get your scores. Now let's talk about the assumptions. The first assumption is, okay, I'll play the audio. Just listen to this. I'm sure you would think it is all perfect, meaning you assume it is all perfect, but this will not give you the scores. I'm just playing this audio. Listen to this carefully.
Hummingbirds are highly maneuverable flyers, forward and backward as they home in on flowers, but in the dense foliage many inhabit, they often encounter gaps that are too narrow for their wingspan. Since they can't bend their wings in flight, how do they get through? Researchers use high-speed cameras to capture their movement.
How do they get through? Researchers use, so if you properly observe, leaving all your knowledge that you have gained through the social media, just observe carefully, listen to it, you will understand there are mild intonations. First thing. Second thing is the person is speaking in a very sweet way possible. Is not speaking naturally. Hummingbird, there is a mild intonation and his voice is very thick. This person would probably assume I'm doing it all correct. I should be getting good scores, and he gives exam and says 55 overall and just feels completely devastated. So the idea is very simple. You need the right things, you need the right feedback. Well, if you want to invest on a course, you can join our course, link in the description, the WhatsApp link. But if you don't want to invest on a course, then yes, my YouTube videos will definitely lead you in a right path. Pay more attention, watch the video till the end, but the way he spoke was wrong. I'll very shortly show you the right way, but before that, let's take up another audio about retail lecture. Let's listen to this.
The lecture discusses emotional state of well-being and it plays a crucial role in life. In the beginning, the speaker explained about psychology shown that happiness leads to engage in peoples and it is a mental health.
And it is a mental health. I want to have a coffee today. She goes to a coffee shop. She doesn't speak this way. She just asks, can I have a coffee please? But here she goes up and down. She changes her tone. She completely, become a different person when she speaks in retail lecture or retail out for that matter. Then how the marks will come? But this person assumes I'm doing it all correct. Of course she is doing it all correct, but this will not give the score because this is not the way that you are supposed to speak. Now a monotone, there is this monotone concept, monotonic speech. Right now I'm talking to you naturally. When you speak naturally, your tone will not have lot of variations. Market research is a vital part of the planning of any business. My name is Nakul and today I'm going to give you a presentation on this topic. My name is Nakul, you don't exaggerate. So point is, people would put it in a wrong way. People would speak in a wrong way, but assume they're doing it in the right way. And when you assume that things are all perfect, What's the first thing that you do? You go and book your exam, isn't it? But the point is, you've assumed that you're ready. You're not ready. These things will not give you scores. Probably more than 65 will not come if you speak this way. You have to speak monotone. The lecture gives the important key points and the relevant information about this should be the tone throughout the speaking, then you will get the scores. But if you get this tone, probably your pitch will go down, and then you should increase the pitch. There are multiple factors associated with it. So if you want feedback, if you want the one-to-one class, everything you can avail, you can join our course, link in the description. But my videos here will also guide you in the right direction. The second assumption, what people most often believe is this: they listen to this sentence from their friends. You know what, I had my reading score very low. Then I joined this coaching, just 5 one-to-one class, 20-minute session, After my 5th session, see the scores have become 90 reading. It may not be problem with respect to reading module at all for this person, but he would not know that. First attempt, he would have made blunders in read aloud. Second attempt, he would have fixed it. But because of read aloud being fixed, he would have gotten a very good score in the reading section. May not be because of this 5 one-to-one 20-minute class. But that person tells you, and you assume, I think, one-to-one class for reading 5 sessions should be enough. I also should get it. After all, I'm more smarter than my friend. Isn't it? So this is the second assumption. What works for your friend, what works for someone may not work for you. It would have worked in a different way for them. It would not have worked the same way for you. This is the reality you got to understand. Everyone's problem is very specific, very unique. You got to understand where you are lacking. What works for you may not work for your friend, and what works for your friend may not work for you. So here is a small demonstration why this 1-to-1, 3-4 classes, 5-6 classes may not work in your reading section. Speaking, it may work because in speaking you don't have to improve your skills. See, anything that works on your skills takes a lifetime. It takes a lot of time. Anything that you do not work on your skill, speaking skill, you don't have to improve in PTE speaking. You just need to know how to get speaking 90. But reading, listening, writing, pure skill. Something which is skill based will take a long time. So maybe you can take 100 one-to-one classes, probably it will work. 3 one-to-one, 5 one-to-one, I'll finish everything. There is nothing like this if you want to enhance your skill. Remember this, understand this, all I'm giving you is the precise information. So look at this reading fill in the blanks. I'm going to add a timer of 2.5 minutes. Try solving it. Post 2.5 minutes. I'm going to come back and show you, explain you what I really want to explain. Let's start. Alright, I really hope you have solved it. Now let's understand how to solve this basically, and then I'll give you the analogy what I wanted to always tell you. A philanthropist, many people don't know what or who philanthropist is, but here they have explained who the philanthropist is. A philanthropist is an individual who, an individual, singular noun. He eats, individual runs, something with S has to come as per subject, verb, agreement. Rule, now who dash a deep commitment to, you always extend your commitment to. Extend to is a collocation. Extends or exhibits, who exhibits a deep commitment to, extends a deep commitment to. Now he shows, he displays. So extends is also collocation, exhibits is also collocation. Extends to is also collocation, exhibits to is also collocation. But here exhibits to is fitting in. Hope you are getting it. Similar to this, one more question comes where answer could be extends to. Meaning in one class, 15-minute, 20-minute one-to-one class, you cannot cover all these things. Even if the person is covering all these things, you will not be in a state to understand, assimilate, absorb all these things in just 5 classes, 4 classes. Because every question in the reading fill in the blank has its own strategies. Read aloud, all the questions, same strategy. You teach one read aloud and ask the student. Apply this for the rest of the questions. Done and dusted. Repeat sentence. One strategy gets applicable for all the questions. Read a lecture. Single strategy gets applicable to all the question. Describe image also the same. But reading fill in the blanks, every question has different strategies. The more you understand, the more mistakes you make, the better person you become towards solving this reading fill in the blanks, which cannot be nailed in 5, 15-minute, 20-minute class for everybody. Remember this. Now first is exhibiting a deep commitment to improving the well-being. Second is these individuals selflessly dash their resources. Now I have seen people writing attribute, weigh their resource, impact their resource, contribute their resource, dash their resource. A philanthropist is the one who does the charity. Whatever the money he has, he used that to some good work. Contribute the resources, time and expertise to. Now attribute to is also collocation. Contribute to is also collocation. Now you need to learn the meaning of attribute to. Attribute is one such word where it's difficult for people to quickly understand. Now like this, there could be 1 million words. Now in 5 one-to-one class, how it can be improved? Provided you're already very good in English. You're probably a distant relative of Shakespeare. Then 5 one-to-one class will definitely work. Otherwise, 5 one-to-one class is meaningless. That too 5 one-to-one class, 6th class day, I will book my exam. This is what the mindset, this is what the assumption is. Probably it may not work, you need time. Improve on your English, things will fall in place. Here it is not attributing, it's contributing the resources to support various cause, aiming to create positive and lasting change. The dash of philanthropist, the dash of impact of is a collocation. Now the impact of philanthropist, impact goes far beyond collocation, now extends far beyond. Now extends, people who write the first one, third one or fourth one also goes for a toss. Hope you are getting it, interchanging the options, all these things cannot be fixed just like this. Every question has a different permutation, combination of strategies. You need time, you need to improve on your skill set. Like I told in the beginning, working on the skill set always ensures that you need to give your time, hard work, perseverance, dedication, determination, patience, and lot many factors. If you're already good in English, yes, within a week or 2 you can nail it. If you're not, if you've never been into reading books, then know that it's gonna take time. How much time it takes? The day you fix the mistakes, you will book exam. How much time it takes for me to fix the mistake? It's purely personal, it's specific to a particular individual. A person can study 24 hours, other person can study 1 hour a day. So it depends from individuals to individuals. So understand yourselves, give exam once you become ready. This is the whole idea. The impact of philanthropists extends far beyond the last one. Every individual, after 2, verb 1 has to come. To weigh, to thrive, philanthropists often possess a keen sense of empathy and strong belief in the potential of every individual to progress, to thrive, not to weigh. Hope you are getting it. So now something like this, which involves a lot of understanding of the vocabulary. What is the meaning of thrive? What is the meaning of attribute? What is the meaning of exhibits? What does extends mean? The difference between them. Like this is specific to this question. You take one more question that also will have multiple things. So take time, don't assume things. You assume things, definitely you will fall for the trap. You just book exam and don't see the result. Remember this. Next is the assumption number 3. I use this exact template, still I got less marks. I think this is not working. This guy right in the YouTube Skills PTE guy giving wrong templates. All comments are paid comments. All this I get to listen. All right. So assumption number 3 is about templates. Remember, templates, let's say essay template. Essay will hardly contribute some 12 to 15 marks. Now you use a template or not, it is not going to make any difference. Use a template, it will help you to finish the essay in less amount of time because you already have memorized few of the words, so you can write them quickly. That's the only idea of template. It is not going to make any further difference towards your scores. But yes, coming back to the question, I used this exact template, I got low scores, I think I need to change the template. But your friend would have used the same template, who would have gotten full scores. Why? Now look at this essay written using the working template. Identify the errors. I'm gonna add a timer of 2 minutes. Take it up as a challenge. I'm telling you, all these are real things. In the exam, this is what is going to happen. So don't refrain from doing it. Don't be so lazy. 2-minute timer, try solving it. You will learn a lot in just 1 or 2 minutes. 2-minute timer on the bottom right. Let's start. Alright, let's understand where the person went wrong. The growing influence of using films on our lives has sparked various debates. Fine so far. This issue is particularly spelling wrong. Significant because of their impact. The issue, not issues. Issue is its impact. Issue is singular. There is an issue. It is difficult. Issue is it, not their. Their impact is wrong because of its impact on children. Children's, there is no word at all. Affecting both schools and teachers. In this essay, I'll discuss the positive and negative aspects of using the films and their implications for children apostrophe s. There is no word called children's in the dictionary. Well-being. So first paragraph only 3-4 marks gone. Then how this person gets good scores? Understand the subtlety involved in the spelling mistakes. This is very specific to an individual. Your friend may not write, but you may write. So your friend says, I used this template, I got good scores. And you will say, no, don't believe him. I got low scores. The point is, people have assumptions. I'm doing it all perfect. You're doing it mostly wrong. And when you assume that you're doing it mostly wrong, real things actually unveil. Isn't it so? Second paragraph. One of the key benefits of using films is that it enhances has to come. Children apostrophe has to come. Memory power significantly. This is evident by the fact that films have played a crucial role in shaping children's education as it provides a deeper understanding levels of the subject. As shown in studies, films improve children's critical thinking skills as they have become a tool for them. Films improve children's critical thinking skills. As they have become a tool for them, something is wrong here, to enhance their knowledge. Another advantage of films is that it fosters diversity among children as they watch different spelling wrong languages of films. As they watch different languages of films, it's an end of a sentence. Now the person is starting the sentence with as. No. Another advantage of the films is that it fosters diversity among children as they watch different languages films. End of a sentence. Full stop or connector. Comma splice. Continuing. They tend to get to know about other languages and cultures, therefore the benefits of using films should be considered with greater significance. With this much errors, you don't get scores. It could be 2 or 3 out of 12. This person never realizes. For this to improve, you need to work on your English, which is so boring. No, correct. How many of you really working on your English, giving some 1 hour a day towards it? So this, you yourself would know now the progression that you're making. Simply going to a website and practicing without working on the skill means you're not improving. Remember this. Likewise, you check the rest of the paragraph. There are so many spelling mistakes and grammatical errors. So this has to be fixed. For this, you need to read every day. These people don't want, because they're so busy in assuming that they're all perfect. Hope you're getting it. Why your scores could be so low. Now we will come to the myth. We finished the assumptions because of which your scores goes down, PTE scores, and now we come to the myth because of which the score may go down. Myth number 1, one person says he got 90 using this template. Entire world believes if they also use the template, they get the marks. Template truth I just talked with respect to essay writing. Now let me talk about template truth in general. Describe image, retell lecture or response situation, essay, summarize spoken text. These modules have templates. In these modules, 4 modules, do they contribute 90 marks? 100% no. Describe image 10 marks, retell lecture 8 to 10 marks, essay 12 to 15 marks, summarize spoken text 8 to 10 marks. Total is 90, 90, 90, 90, 94 are 360. In that 360, this is contributing some 40, 45 marks. Less than 10%. That means using these templates will not get you 90. This people don't want to believe because it's getting 90 using this template now. The truth is somewhere hidden far from you. You go with this myth, you may get 90 provided you are so good in reading, fill in the blank, reading, writing, fill in the blank, listening, fill in the blank, write from dictation, read aloud, repeat sentence, and you tend to think you got 90 because of this template. You may not have gotten 90 because of this template. You would have gotten 90 because of your own smartness, because of your own skill set. This people don't want to say in the social media. As a result, a newbie would get into PTE, who is just into PTE would think he also gets 90 by using a template. 100% no. This is the myth number 1 that you should just ignore. The myth number 2, one person says he got 90 with 2 weeks of practice, and everyone thinks 2 weeks should be enough. Or a person says 1 month I regularly, rigorously practiced. Other people think they also can get 90 in 1 month. This is not true at all. This is the absolute myth. You may get 90 in 1 week. You may get 90 in 2 days, or you may get 90 after 6 months. This is very specific to your intelligence, to your smartness. How quickly can you grasp things? One person got 90 in 1 month doesn't mean that you also need 1 month. It could be less than 2 weeks, or it could be more than 3 months, depending on your skill set, how much willing you are to work towards it. Don't just go with these rumors. 2 weeks of practice, one person got 90. I'll book the exam in 2 weeks and now start practicing. After 2 weeks, you realize you're not ready at all. You would need more time. The reality is sitting quite far from you. The myth number 3, first attempt, you know what? Intentionally they reduce your scores. Try one more time, you'll get it. One person gave exam, he got 73 overall, and he assumed, he believed, he did everything perfect, but still got 73. And then second attempt he just gave. First attempt he had made mistakes, he didn't realize. Second attempt he gave, he got 90 overall. And the words, the golden words that came from this hero is that intentionally they reduce the scores. It happened with me. I wrote everything perfectly. First attempt, I got less. Second attempt also, I did the same thing. I got 90, see? And the person who really want to listen to this, because this person has failed terribly in so many attempts. I know this person thinks, that person got it, I think I also should get it. Intentionally they are reducing the scores. Let me try again, next attempt I'll get it. 100% you will not get it unless you fix your mistakes. Idea is very simple, fairly simple. You give exam. Once you become ready. This only 1% of the students do. The rest 99%. Just go with the myth thinking, last attempt, intentionally they kept my scores down. This attempt they'll give. People are dreaming. I'm telling you, you dream. No problem at all, but don't think the dream becomes your reality. You have to make it a reality. For that, you need to work hard towards it. Just relying on these myths will not make any difference. Remember this. The next is the wrong approaches because of which your scores could be so low. There are many wrong approaches people follow. One of the wrong approaches that I would like to highlight in this video is with respect to write from dictation. Write from dictation, the plain audio, listen to the audio and exactly write as it is. Or repeat sentence for that matter, similar to this. What people end up doing, they have this fear. I listen to the audio, I think I forget. What will I do? I'll start memorizing. But if I play the audio in your native language, just try this. Plain Hindi, Gujarati, Arabic, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, whatever the language that you speak, one small audio of 12 words, 13 words, you will be able to retrace them. Even after half an hour, you would do this, man, because it's your language, you understand it better. Then learn the language, No, I don't want to learn English, but I want the scores. So people keep memorizing and they won't even realize why they are not improving. You may have heard your friends or yourself telling that if it is 6 words, I can write it down easily. If it is more than 6 words, that's where I struggle. Why? Because the brain capacity is 4 to 5 or 6 words. Beyond that, it is difficult to remember. Similar thing, but they are not testing your memory, they're testing your listening skills. Listening skills means whatever you listen, send it to the brain for processing. Use your brain too much. Don't just rely on the ears. Your ears are very much functional. Everybody knows that. But what Pearson is testing is not just checking if your ears are good. They're checking if you're smart, if you're able to process the information in your brain. This approach, if you get it, you'll get the scores. Mostly people would not get it. Most of the students who struggle in write from dictation. I'll play an audio, simple audio. Let's do a small test. Pause the video if you don't have a pen or paper or whatever, the equipments for you to write down the write from dictation. And then resume it. I'm going to start the audio now. 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? Let's start.
She has a strong background in marketing, helping businesses grow through innovative advertising strategies.
I really hope you have solved it. Some 40 seconds I had given. So now let me help you with the right approach on how to solve this. Because at the end of the day, it's the approach is not practice. You get the right approach and then you practice, you get 90. You're doing a wrong approach. 1 + 1 is equal to 3 and keep on doing mathematical equations. Do you ever reach at the correct answer? I'm going to play the audio now. Let's listen to this.
She has a strong background in marketing.
She has a strong background in marketing. First phrase is this.
She has a strong background in marketing.
First phrase. She has a small background or she has a good background in marketing.
Helping businesses grow through.
Helping businesses grow through something. She has a good hold on the marketing, helping businesses grow through something. Third phrase. First phrase, second phrase. Now the third phrase is coming up.
Innovative advertising strategies.
Innovative advertising strategies. One more time.
She has a strong background in marketing.
She has a strong background in marketing. First phrase.
Helping businesses grow through.
Helping businesses grow through what? Innovative?
Through innovative advertising strategies.
Innovative advertising strategies. She has a strong background in marketing, helping businesses grow through innovative strategies. Some innovative strategies. So this way when you understand, it becomes easy. If there are 14 words, at least 12, 13 words you write. Very much in line with 90 overall or 79 plus. Just because it is lengthy doesn't mean that you get 4 out of 5 out of 14 words. She has a strong background in marketing. First phrase, helping businesses grow. Second phrase, through innovative advertising strategies. This innovative advertising strategies, 3 words, you got to remember them, little tricky. Write them down quickly. Or even if you skip 1 word, it's still fine. Getting 13 out of 14 is far, far better than getting 5 out of 14. When you memorize, not more than 5, 6 words. But when you understand, 13 words, 14 words. In the beginning, it could be difficult, but this is the real approach. This is the game changer. So now we understand the darker side of PTE, why the scores will go down. It is English, English, English. You work on your English, catching the accent, working on the grammar, vocabulary problem, reading skill improvement. When all this meet at a point, that's where you see the progression. First is listening skill, second is catching the accent, third is writing down the correct spelling, fourth is you're fixing your naturality when you speak, fifth is using the logic and finding clues with vocabulary understanding in your reading fill in the blanks, and many more things. These are the real things. Let's not just focus on templates, making assumptions, going with the wrong approaches, and paying heed to the myths. The reality is what I've told you in this video, and if you really believe this video was an informative one, like, share and subscribe and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. With this, I'll park the video here. This is Nakul signing off, Nakul, Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks, man.